What's happening? So I did it. I went to Senegal. If you haven't been following me and you don't know why I went to Senegal, well, I did I did Ancestry DNA a little while ago, and it showed me that my DNA comes from Western Africa, is where it's rooted from, according to their tests. And from that, I got a lot of feedback on that, a lot of views, a lot of comments, which I greatly appreciate. People kept asking me, they're saying, what are you going to do now? What's your next steps? What's going on? And I tell you, every person that I met from Africa here in the U.S., and I've told them that I did my Ancestry DNA and that it shows them from West Africa, they've opened up with open arms and like so happy for me and like congratulating me and giving me their phone number, don't even know me. So that was a great feeling. And then people, if you look through the comments, even people that are living in Africa invited me over to Africa to, check it out and, just go out there and see what it's like and everything. So I ended up getting married, and, part of the marriage, we said, oh, for the honeymoon, we'll go to Africa. Why not? And so I looked online, couldn't find good prices. I mean, it was killing. And then those hours of flight time was like 20 hours to get out there. And I think because everything was looking for like Johannesburg, which is, South Africa. And I didn't want to go out there. I really wanted to go to West Africa because that's where it showed my DNA had come from. So a guy from my job come up to me and, he had heard about me looking to go to Africa and everything. And he told me about, what is it? Fly, SAA. So fly SouthAfricanAirlines.com. And not endorsing them at all, but I'm just giving you the facts here. And he told me they had a straight shot flight to West Africa. Sure enough, I go online and they do. It's like several times a week, I believe, they're going out there. And the cost is like, I think it ranged from like $600 to like $900. But I ended up getting mine for around $800. And I'm going to tell you, like the first class seats are nice, and I know this is off, but you're good in the regular seats. Trust me on that. Trust me, because the flight's like 7-8 hours. They got movies, snacks, all that good stuff for you. But let me talk about me getting there and the feeling, because now I'm telling you that my whole time here, every time someone from Africa, no matter where they're from in Africa, it could be Ethiopia, out that way, but they still, open arms, happy for me, whatever the case may be. But when I got to Africa, and mind you, I arrived like 5 a.m. time frame. I ended up, we ended up getting in a cab and then going to the hotel, which was the Pullman Hotel in Dakar in Senegal. And it was wonderful. I mean, from the time I got there to the time I left, I think we had been there for like 8 days or 9 days, 8 nights, something like that. But the people are amazing. Like, just the feeling is amazing, and they speak French out there, but everyone was nice to me, several, there are so many myths out there, but, and I'm going to be the first to say, I only know what I'm taught, but I'm looking at you and I'm telling you this, go to Africa, like, check out Africa. If you can take your money and go somewhere else to other countries and you've never been to Africa, first off, it's beautiful. And you'll see from my videos that it is beautiful. But just the culture, a lot of things that you think is one way and is not. The people were friendly. They speak a lot of French out there in Senegal, but most people know English and they think it's a little bit of English. Like they'll come up to you and say, I only know a little bit. But next thing you know, you're having a full conversation with this person. You know what I mean? And, for me, this channel is really on fitness, and loving yourself and getting into fitness. They love fitness. So that was awesome. Like, there is always people running. There's always people jogging. Well, let me say jogging. Riding bikes, working out on the beach. They got the biggest workout parks I've ever seen, and let me back up a little bit. That hotel stay was amazing. But the food out there is amazing. It's definitely something I'm going to go back to. And I'm going to tell you, I have so much footage. And what I mean is like everyone's like, because I put up that little video of me, I'm scratching because a mosquito bit me. It's not malaria. Don't think malaria. But a lot of people ask me, they say, okay, I put up that video of me working out there in Senegal. Where's the rest of the videos? Well, I have memory cards and memory cards full of footage, like great footage. I mean, from looking at the monuments to the statues to the buildings to the people just doing natural things and someone teaching me something, or you know, just the growth of the, you know, the economy out there. It is not what you think. But I have so much footage that I've had to, and let me get my cell phone out for this, because I'm gonna tell you the truth, I've had to break down the videos to put them up. So this video is just to tell you my feelings on it. But I kid you not, it's so much stuff going on. And I got so much great footage that I'm going to divide the videos up into, number one, the hotel, the Pullman. I did a review on the Pullman. So if you're going to Hotel Pullman in Senegal, it's the Pullman 10, somebody finish it for me, 10, whatever. Check out the video. You'll see the link or whatever, because that video is coming up like immediately after this one. So probably within a couple hours, that video will be up. And then another video on the Renaissance statue itself. If you have not looked up the Renaissance, shame on you. But look up the Renaissance in Senegal. That is a powerful statue. Like, it is powerful. Lots of, just give you a great feeling. And also, before I move on to the next, that statue. So the locals told me some stuff that contradicts Wikipedia. So check out that video, because I'm going to tell you something that is all over Wikipedia, and they're saying all this stuff about how this statue got there. You know what I mean? But I'm going to tell you what I was told from the locals there about this statue and everything. All right. And then the last video, which is super important, especially if you're considering like going out to Africa, living in Africa, moving to Africa, or even investing in Africa. Acoin. I'm going to talk about Acoin and the infrastructure and investing. You know me, I'm a business dude. So when I went out there, I'm looking around and I had to make an entire video about it. You know, if you don't know what Acoin is, it's you know, it's like Bitcoin. It's like a Bitcoin Akon came up with, and it's an entire community that's going to be based off of Acoin there. He you know, look it up online. But check out my video when it goes up, because I'm going to show you firsthand in 4K what everything looks like so far, and it will amaze you. So now that you know about those videos, please subscribe to the channel, because you will find out about those as they come up. Make sure you hit the little bell thing, or else you won't know that the video was uploaded. But the Pullman review should go up in a few hours after this video. Okay, so now let me get this out the way, because each time I make one of those videos, I get stuck, because I start talking about how I felt out there. And you know, some of the things people might not agree on. They might not agree with me on certain subjects, and that's fine. But, you know, because they may have went out, they may have experienced something a little bit different than what I experienced. But for me, for us, it was beautiful. I mean, the weather was, I don't think it hit 80 any of those days. It may have, but 3 sides of Senegal is water. Uh-oh. Try again later. That's my Samsung watch. 1,906 calories burnt. But 3 sides of Senegal is waterfront. So it's like a great breeze coming in. It always looks like, to me, like it's going to rain out far. But I asked one of the guys that was there, and he's like, no, it's not going to rain, brother. And I was like, okay. But, you know, I'm thinking it's going to rain. He don't know what he's talking about. It didn't rain. Out of 9 days, no rain at all. And this is supposed to be the rainy season. But man, I went walking, like, and I want you to know, so the stuff that I'm filming with right now, which is, you know, what is this, the Sony A7 III, look it up. And you know, I got the screen set up and all that. I might take let me take a snapshot, because I'll put it in while I'm doing it, so you can see what I have. Because when you see all this, there it is. So when you read all this stuff about crime and all that cool stuff, and people trying to deter you from visiting. Listen to me. I had what you see right now either on my back or in front of me recording the entire time, the majority of the time. So you're talking thousands of dollars, but people are welcoming you. You know, they want you to come. They want you to come. Like so many, like the hotel manager, Miss Kine, she got upset because we left when she welcomed us to the hotel. She was like, you know, enjoy your stay. But even the locals, like, I was sitting there watching, football that was soccer here in the U.S. And they were telling me, they're like, you've been here, you come back one more time, you're Senegalese. I was like, what? Stop playing, you know, but, and I, you know, I'm joking with it, but this is how they take you in, you know what I mean? Now, it's a difference between the way they do things here and do things there, so keep that in mind. Like, for instance, everyone's an entrepreneur, everyone. So when you see, I seen a little thing on the news the other day about a young girl, 8 years old, you know, getting a police called on her for selling water. And, you know, it was disturbing, especially coming back from Africa, because everyone there is selling something. Like, you feel like, you know, like I read someone's comment, they said, don't be, and I'm just being honest with you, they was like, don't be a white person in Senegal because you'll get bombarded. Well, I have video of me, a black person, walking in Senegal, and I'm bombarded. My point is, if you watch and pay attention, especially at the video that I upload, they do it to each other too. It's not that they're picking on you. Sure, they see a tourist or they know you want to buy stuff, but they go to each other saying, hey, you want to buy this? You want to buy this? This is what I'm selling. And it's like a walking flea market. Like, they go through the market and everyone utilizes that way of, you know, selling and buying goods. You know what I mean? So that's how they do business out there. So it's the norm. I would highly advise you, if you go out there, don't go with the expectations of everything being like it is here. I know when I went to Japan, the thing I loved the most, well, one of the things I liked about it was the fact that they spoke Japanese. Like, you know, I get on the train, it's Japanese here. Yeah, there was some English, which was cool, so I knew my way around, but it was Japanese. I want to be in Japanese culture. So when you go out there, remember, you're going to Senegalese culture. And a lot of people think that Africa is one country, but it's not. It's the continent. So Senegal is a different country than like Nigeria. Like, so they do things totally different, but nevertheless, it was an awesome feeling. I just watched on the BET Awards where someone got an award. What was it for? Oh, it was for Black Panther. And a gentleman said you should go to Africa. I also watched the Breakfast Club interview where someone just came out with a book. It's called something about, I forget. I don't want to quote it wrong. I forget. But he was saying you should go to Africa. And now I went to Africa already, but I will definitely go back. And I'm looking forward to letting my family know before I go, because people have reached out to me and friends have reached out to me. And I mean, I'm not just talking about black people or African-American people. I'm talking about different races and different backgrounds interested in going out. You know what I mean? People, whether it be just to vacation or just to find out a little bit more about yourself, about your culture and your roots. If you want to know the truth behind whether it be slavery, because I had a lot of conversations about that when I was out there. And it seems that sometimes, let's just put it this way, what's put in the book may be put there to benefit that person that wrote the book. Think on that. Go out there, check it out. It's a magnificent feeling, wonderful time. I enjoyed myself. I look forward to going back. Hopefully you've seen the other videos, the video where I uploaded pictures. If you're not following me on Instagram, follow me, because I uploaded pictures of new friends that I have out there. And keep in mind, I was there for 9 days, and I feel like these will be lifetime friends. We connected on Instagram, also YouTube. I went to the university. Man, they are so smart. Oh my gosh. It was quite a feeling. I hope you feel what I'm throwing out at you, picking up what I'm dropping. You know what I mean? It is I have nothing to gain from putting this out there. I'm just being honest with you, personally. But I guess I do have something to gain, because what would make me happy is you get the feeling that I have. If you could experience that feeling. You know how you watch the lottery, like they got this show online on TV. It's called Lottery Winners or something like that. Win the lottery or something like that. And it shows the people that won the lottery. I don't know about you, but I always envision myself, what would I do? And, you know, sometimes I find myself daydreaming about, you know, what I would do with all that. That is a very similar feeling that I got when I landed and I experienced Senegal. I'm just being honest. Now, the first couple days were a little rough. You know, it was only because it was a different culture. And if you watch my videos, I didn't take the time to learn a lick of French, which I should have. I should have known bonjour and, you know what I mean? What is the other one? Excusez-moi. I didn't even, look, I say that, joking around when I say excusez-moi, but that's really French. So when you say excusez-moi, they come out, you know what I mean? And I talk about the fitness thing. As soon as you start doing something, I was doing push-ups outside, you know, on the curb, and this guy comes up and starts, you know, getting his work on. I was like, what? So it was an amazing time. If you have a chance, that flight is like 8 hours. They're always leaving out of Dulles and I want to say Virginia, some part of Virginia, wherever Dulles International Airport is, whatever it's called. I don't want to give them a shout out if they're not paying me. I'm joking. If you ever get a chance, please go out. Now, before I go, huge shout out to Senegal. Huge shout out to the Pullman, the people of Dakar. Thank you so much for, you know, allowing me to get into the culture and delve in and check it out and just be myself and get to learn things about myself and my past. But make sure you subscribe to this channel, because I'm going to give you more. Like I said, I got hours of footage and this video is already too long. I'm looking at it now. So I'm going to do a review on the Hotel Pullman, and then I'm going to do I have a video on the Renaissance statue itself. Oh my God, so many pictures, so many views, so much video. And then the final video is the A-coin and the infrastructure and investing, talking about that. So subscribe now, like this video, let me know what you think. And of course, we got some fitness stuff going up. Enjoy you, enjoy life, and enjoy fitness in that order. You dig?